Distinguished invitees, guests, officials from the Ministry of Digital Economy Sri Lanka, officials from GovTech/Com, and partners Huawei, ZTE, and officials from SLT-MOBITEL, and most importantly today, members of media. Aibowan, Wanakkam, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the press conference to officially launch Sri Lanka AI Week 2026, pioneered by the Ministry of Digital Economy Sri Lanka and SLT-MOBITEL. Now, before we move any further, I would like to cordially invite the dignitaries to take your seats at the head table. I would like to cordially invite Honorable Engineer Eranga Weeraratne, Deputy Minister of Digital Economy of Sri Lanka, to take your seat at the head table. I would also like to invite Mr. Varuna Sri Dhanapala, Secretary to the Ministry of Digital Economy of Sri Lanka. Dr. Hans Vijay Surya, Chief Advisor to the President on Digital Economy of Sri Lanka and Chairman of GovTech Sri Lanka, who will join with us momentarily. We also invite Dr. Motilal De Silva, Chairman of SLT Group, and Mr. Riaz Rashid, CEO of SLT-MOBITEL. May I kindly request the dignitaries to take your seats at the head table. Thank you very much, dignitaries. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I request let us all rise from our seats for the national anthem of Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka Mata, Appa Sri Lanka, Namo Namo.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like it was just yesterday we kept saying AI is the future. But guess what? AI is no more the future. It is now the present. AI has become something that we cannot without to move forward in our lives. Now, talking about Sri Lanka AI Week 2026, the country's largest national AI initiative, pioneered by the Ministry of Digital Economy of Sri Lanka and SLT-MOBITEL, the national ICT solutions provider. This is powered by the theme AI Amplified. Now, before we move any further with this year's initiative, it's now time to take a look back at last year, because last year we as a nation made history with Sri Lanka's first ever National AI Expo and Conference, opening a national conversation on artificial intelligence and demonstrating the country's readiness to embrace AI-led transformation. Now, let us take a moment to look back at the milestone highlights of last year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Sri Lanka's first ever National AI Expo and Conference, which was held last September, had been a resounding success, as you just saw, which also creates the momentum for what we are building on today. Sri Lanka AI Week 2026 is set out to be the national platform showcasing how AI can transform industries and amplify human potential. This premier national AI initiative brings together leaders, enterprises, innovators, academia, startups, students, and citizens under one unified platform. The vision behind Sri Lanka AI Week 2026 is clear: to transform AI from concept to catalyst and position Sri Lanka as an emerging regional AI hub in South Asia. As the country's largest and most comprehensive AI initiative to date, it will deliver diverse experiences and high value engagement opportunities on one unified platform where 4 landmark events will unfold. And those landmark 4 events are as follows, ladies and gentlemen. AI Leaders Night will be held on 28 September, an exclusive evening bringing together leaders, policymakers, and C-suite executives for networking and fellowship. National AI Conference will be held on 29th and 30th September. 2 days of keynotes, panel discussions, and workshops shaping AI policy and advancing knowledge. National AI Expo on 2nd and 3rd of October, a multi-zone exhibition where Sri Lanka experiences AI firsthand across key industry sectors. And then the National AI Awards will be held on 4th of October, the grand finale recognizing excellence across 15 sectors and 4 award categories. Now, this initiative represents a defining moment in Sri Lanka's AI journey, one that is not about replacing human potential, but it's about amplifying it through innovation, collaboration, and opportunity. Before we move any further, I would also like to welcome this morning Dr. Hans Vijay Surya, Chief Advisor to the President on Digital Economy of Sri Lanka and Chairman of GovTech Sri Lanka. A very warm welcome to you, Dr. Hans Vijay Surya. With that, ladies and gentlemen, since we spoke about the Sri Lanka AI Week 2026, we are ready to launch it here at this very press conference through this video. Welcome to Sri Lanka AI Week 2026.
Every day, possibilities multiply, ideas move faster, innovation reaches further, potential grows beyond limits, amplifying conversations, amplifying knowledge, amplifying innovation, amplifying excellence, where leaders connect, innovators showcase, and the future of AI takes center stage. Sri Lanka AI Week 2026, AI Amplified.
Can we have another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? That was the official launch of Sri Lanka AI Week 2026, something we can all look forward to as a nation. And now with that, it's my pleasure to cordially invite Mr. Riaz Rashid, Chief Executive Officer of SLT-MOBITEL, to deliver the opening remarks.
Thank you. Honorable Engineer Ranga Viratna, our Deputy Minister of Digital Economy, Honorable Varnashri Dhanapala, the Chairman TRCSL, and also Secretary to the Ministry of Digital Economy, Dr. Hans Vijay Surya, Chairman GovTech and Chief Advisor to His Excellency the President on Digital Economy, DG TRCSL, Retired Vice Marshal Bandula Herath, and our own Chairman, Dr. Motilal De Silva, senior government officials, colleagues from SLT-MOBITEL Group, distinguished guests, partners, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this launch again. On behalf of SLT-MOBITEL, it's my privilege to welcome you all to this historic juncture of announcing the biggest AI event in Sri Lanka as the Sri Lanka AI Week 2026. Pioneered by the Ministry of Digital Economy and SLT-MOBITEL, the Sri Lanka AI Week is the premier national AI initiative which will unfold later towards this year from September 28th to October 4th as mentioned earlier. Sri Lanka's first ever National Expo conference was launched in 2025 and it was all about awareness building. However, from there to now, we have, pivoted. 2025, we were talking about in pursuit of AI. And now in 2026, our theme itself is AI Amplified. So we have jumped, one milestone from introducing to now getting into the sphere of, getting the scale out of this AI domain. This week-long event signals a new chapter in innovation, and it's not treated to be a concept any longer. It's more about putting human capital into practice and also growing our economy to a level, that we are aspiring to. The national event is positioned as a single arena for a thought-provoking discussion of enterprise, knowledge, and enhancement and recognitions, along with rewards and public coverage, so that we embrace it across the board from all sectors of the organization. It is more than a calendar of engagements. It is a nationwide stage to build Sri Lanka's aspirations in the digital economy and also leapfrog from a development stage to deriving what we want to derive from the digital economy in a very short space of time. For corporates, it's a distinct opportunity where you could have one platform where you could probably meet your new partners, look at new investors whilst embracing technologies, and also probably finding new catalysts for growth in the digital world that is open. Last year, the inaugural Expo conference drew more than 10,000 visitors. That's the number we had. In terms of speakers, we had nearly 50 speakers. We had 11 panels, and we had 35 exhibition booths. So that's what the appetite was last year. And that is the motivation both of us, the digital ministry as well as SLT-MOBITEL, has to take this forward. So as a nation, whilst we look forward to this, I'm sure the entire nation should embrace whatever opportunity that is given here for us to learn and also, more importantly, use it. Whilst we do all this with this AI week, SLT-MOBITEL is also proud to introduce Smart AI. This is the first AI tokenization program or platform in Sri Lanka. So Smart AI will enable customers to purchase AI tokens, credits directly through the MOBITEL SLT connectivity, and removing traditional payment challenges we have and making access to AI in a very simple, affordable, and a seamless way. So this is something that we are launching parallelly to the AI week. The Smart AI by SLT-MOBITEL will also democratize access to AI, where users can access cutting-edge technologies through AI capabilities without the complexities and also high costs typically associated with all these global AI platforms, whereby empowering students, professionals, academia, entrepreneurs, creators, and businesses of all size and shape to power ourselves through the learning of AI and also use it in innovation, productivity, and growth. So with that little bit, I again welcome all of you all to this forum, and I want to take this message to the entire country, because this is a national forum, this is a national initiative, so we want to take this to the entire country so that we as a country, can leap forward and also move to the next level faster than a lot of economies. A lot of economies over a period of time, it has taken decades for them to embrace. But we want to, step up our efforts to, move very fast to the digital economy and also derive the benefits from them. So thank you very much for being here. And also, I'm sure you will hear more from the speakers as we, go forward. Thank you very much, and hope to see you all from the 28th up to the 4th. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rashid, for setting the foundation right for us this morning. With that, ladies and gentlemen, next, to emphasize on the ambition and the leadership driving this national initiative forward, it's my honor to cordially invite Dr. Motilal De Silva, Chairman of SLT Group, to address the gathering.
Honorable Deputy Minister of Digital Economy, Engineer Iranga Veeratna, Secretary to the Minister of Digital Economy, Mr. Varuna Sri Dhanapala, Chief Advisor to the President on digital economy and the Chairman of GovTech, Dr. Hans Vijayasuriya, Director General of Telecom Regulatory Commission, Air Vice Marshal Mr. Bandula Herath, our sponsors, CEO of Huawei and CEO of SLT, CEO of SLT-MOBITEL, Mr. Riaz Rashid, all the C-level executives, distinguished guests, and members of media, and my colleagues at work. It is my profound honor to welcome you to this significant press conference. We are deeply grateful for the presence of the Honorable Deputy Minister, Engineer Eranga Veerathne and Dr. Hans Vijayasuriya, whose visionary leadership continues to propel Sri Lanka's digital transformation and growth. We also welcome Secretary Mr. Varuna Sri Dhanapala and the Director General of TRC, Air Vice Marshal Mr. Bandula Herath, whose regulatory stewardship is vital to our nation's telecommunication and digital infrastructure growth. Reflecting on last year, SLT-MOBITEL, in partnership with the Ministry of Digital Economy, SLASCOM, FITIS, and many other institutes, launched the inaugural National AI Expo under the theme of In Pursuit of AI. A fitting title for a nation taking its first bold steps into the AI frontier. That event exceeded all our expectations. So I think CEO had shared some highlights that fill us with pride. More than 10,000 participants, more than 50 distinguished speakers from all over the world, 30 innovative exhibitors, 20 plus startups presenting their breakthrough ideas, more than 15 hackathons competing to solve real-world challenges, problems, and more than 100 plus B2B meetings facilitating partnerships and investments, nearly 5 international delegations exploring collaboration opportunities. So the overwhelming success demonstrated that Sri Lanka is ready, eager, and capable of embracing the AI revolution. Since September 2025, that was the time we launched first AI Expo, the global AI landscape has undergone remarkable transformation. The focus has decisively shifted from research breakthroughs to large-scale ecosystem building, industrial integration, and the establishment of regulatory frameworks. So let me highlight the key developments in brief. Agentic AI and embodied intelligence came forward. The shift from chatbots to autonomous agents, systems that independently plan and execute multi-step tasks with minimal human oversight. The market is pivoting from training massive models to efficient deployment, with inferences expected to dominate AI computing in 2026. The other important thing is AI race had intensified globally, especially China's open source models now underpin nearly 30% of global AI usage. Companies like Alibaba, they have Q1, 2.5 trillion parameters are there, and rivaling top US models. In response, Google and Anthropic have advanced autonomous systems. And the four major US tech giants raised combined capex to $750 billion during this period. Another important thing is introducing global regulations. South Korea's AI Basic Act introduced in January this year. Then Vietnam's AI law introduced in this year's March. Singapore's governance framework for agentic AI. European Union's Simplified AI Act and the US AI Safety Act. This created a more transparent, structured, and accountable ecosystem. So our new theme is AI Amplified. So these global shifts have profound influence on our thinking. Last year, we were in pursuit of AI, searching and discovering. Today, AI is no longer a distant horizon. It is here, now, and accelerating. We have moved from pursuit to amplification. So this is why we are proud to announce the new theme for the second National AI Expo and AI Week 2026. AI Amplified captures our ambition to amplify impact. That is, to scale AI solution in every sector: healthcare, agriculture, manufacturing, education, and finance. So amplify innovation, empower startups and enterprises to build world-class AI products. Amplify access. So we have nationwide fiber connectivity to run AI models. Democratize AI through Hello AI. Last year we introduced, and this year we will be introducing AI token as a value-added service, and many other AI hub that will be announced today. Then amplify talents and nurture Sri Lanka's next generation of AI leaders. Now we are in the process of educating all our staff on AI, 100%. And there's a degree program run by our school, Nebula Institute of Technology, on AI and robotics. So the first batch will be out by end of this year. So we'll be admitting second batch this year. So other thing is the AI week has three powerful pillars. And pillar one is National AI Conference. Of course, one day before that, we'll be having a CEO gathering. That is before the National AI Conference. On the National AI Conference, so we'll be touching mainly the strategy and governance on the first day. That is AI strategy, ethics, governance, ecosystem, building, economic growth, and responsible AI frameworks. Then the day two will be focused on industry and innovation, agentic AI, embodied intelligence, industry tracks like healthcare, finance, education, manufacturing, and also transport will be there. Then we'll be having a startup showcase, investment, and the future of work and efficient AI. Then the pillar two is the National AI Expo. Sri Lankan showcase, 15 plus startups are there, enterprises, research institutions, and there's an international pavilion also to bring regional and global AI solutions. Live demonstrations will be there, AI in action. drones, telemedicine, embodied intelligence. Interactive zones will be there for youth innovation, career and skills, public awareness. So then finally, we'll be having third pillar, that is the National AI Awards. We want to recognize excellence across the AI ecosystem in Sri Lanka. The corporates, academic, individuals, and the winners will receive ministry recognition, media coverage, and international opportunities and exposure. So this expo is not merely an event. It's a strategic intervention in Sri Lanka's economic transformation. Our nation has set ambitious goals, boosting digital exports to $5 billion and building a digital economy worth $15 billion by 2030. So AI will contribute at least 12% of that economic value, approximately $1.8 billion. So SLT-MOBITEL is committed to being an active and responsible partner in this journey. As a responsible corporate citizen, we are working hand in hand with the Ministry of Digital Economy to build a collaborative ecosystem, closely linked with regional and international partners. Throughout AI Week, our global and local partners will share insights and their experiences. We are proud to collaborate with the international technology leaders, regional innovation hubs, and global research institutions. So today's transformative announcement will amplify many things. SLT AI Hub. Today we launched the SLT AI Hub. It's an aggregator of AI models, democratizing access to artificial intelligence. The SLT AI Hub empowers Sri Lankan developers, enterprises, and students to build, test, and deploy AI solutions faster and more cost-effective than ever before. It's a collaborative platform for learning, collaborative research, finding AI tools, AI news, and a data exchange also, anonymized data. So other thing is, we amplify opportunities by connecting every secondary school. I am proud to announce that before the end of 2026, SLT will connect all secondary schools across Sri Lanka through our nationwide fiber network. This historic initiative ensures every student, regardless of geography, has access to high-speed internet, bridging the digital divide and democratizing AI literacy for the next generation. Other important element here is amplifying trust, that is safe internet and responsible AI platform. We are delighted to introduce our safe internet and responsible AI platform today. This is local development, ensuring safe browsing for children and families, and content filtering against harmful material. So responsible AI guidelines align with global regulations like in South Korea, EU, and Singapore. So privacy protection and data security, monitoring tools for parents and educators. So our platform partners will elaborate further today. So SLT-MOBITEL lead by example. Over the past year, we have internalized AI to transform operations. And parallelly, there are 16 initiatives here. It's a big list here. I don't have time to read through. So nearly 16 initiatives are there in parallel that we want to internalize AI, to use AI for proactive monitoring of our network, to reduce the downtime, intelligent customer experience enhancement, personalizing services, operational efficiency, to gain operational efficiency by streamlining processes, AI-driven network optimization, ensuring consistent quality. So we are currently undertaking the largest network and IT transformation in the history of SLT-MOBITEL. Expanding our 5G coverage nationwide, revamping core IT systems for cloud-native capabilities, transplanting our IP and optical layer through software-defined network, a complex upgrade supporting terabyte-scale AI applications. So this, in the meantime, we are upgrading our data centers also, providing GPU facilities. So this year and the coming year are challenging for us. So we are investing a lot and to meet the future demands of the country and the world. So this program is executed in a planned and optimal manner. And we always try to conserve dollar reserves while ensuring world-class infrastructure. So our vision is amplifying a national AI ecosystem. Building a national AI ecosystem is our ultimate goal. We call upon every stakeholder, the government, private sector, academia, startups, and citizens to join in this national endeavor. Let us work together to attract investment and nurture talent, foster innovation and commercialization, create high-value jobs and export opportunities, ensure ethical, inclusive, and responsible AI for all, and ultimately position Sri Lanka as a regional AI hub. Honorable Deputy Minister, Engineer Iranga Weeratna, Secretary Mr. Varuna Sri Dhanapala, Dr. Hans Vijay Surya, Director General of TRC, your presence and guidance are invaluable. Your vision for a digitally empowered Sri Lanka inspires everything we do. Media colleagues, you are the bridge to the nation. Share the story of Sri Lanka's AI journey from pursuit to amplification. To every Sri Lankan, this is our moment. In just 1 year, the global AI landscape has evolved from discovery to ecosystem building, massive investment, regulatory development. So these developments validate our vision. By fostering collaboration and building a robust local ecosystem, Sri Lanka is positioning itself not as a passive observer, but as an active participant in the new era of global AI. So join us from 28th September to 4th October 2026. Let us amplify the AI-powered future of Sri Lanka together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Motilal De Silva, for your address this morning. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the official launch of Sri Lanka AI Week 2026 website. Now, the Sri Lanka AI Week 2026 website will serve as the single gateway to everything, including events, dates, venues, tickets, and opportunities, all under one roof. With that, for the official launch of the website, I cordially invite the dignitaries to come forward. Honorable Engineer Iranga Weeratna, Deputy Minister of Digital Economy of Sri Lanka, to officially launch the Sri Lanka AI Week 2026 website. And to accompany him, I cordially invite Mr. Varuna Sri Dhanapala, Secretary to the Ministry of Digital Economy of Sri Lanka, Dr. Hans Vijay Surya, Chief Advisor to the President on Digital Economy of Sri Lanka and Chairman of GovTech Sri Lanka. We would also like to cordially invite retired Air Vice Marshal Bandula Herath, Dr. Motilal De Silva, Chairman of SLT Group, and Mr. Riaz Rashid, Chief Executive Officer of SLT-MOBITEL, now to officially launch the Sri Lanka AI Week 2026 website. right, we shall hand over the tab to Honorable Engineer Eranga Veeratna, Deputy Minister of Digital Economy of Sri Lanka. And we are just away from a click of a button to officially launch the website. Here we go.
2, 1.
Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, as we have officially launched the Sri Lanka AI Week 2026 website. www.aiexpo.lk is your website. I invite the dignitaries for a photo opportunity for our media. I invite the media to take the photo that you've been waiting for. This is the moment of capturing, quite literally, the people bringing Sri Lanka AI Week 2026 to life. So do not forget to check the website out, www.aiexpo.lk. Thank you very much, dignitaries. You may now take your seats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue our conversations around transformative potential of AI, it is equally important to recognize the responsibility that comes with advancing technology. While AI and digital innovation create immense opportunities, ensuring a safe and secure digital environment, especially for our children, remains a shared responsibility. With that, it is my pleasure to cordially invite Mr. Theekshana Kumara, founder of Child Friendly Internet, to share his insights on child safety and importance of creating secure online environment for the next generation.
Right. Honorable Deputy Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Pardon my short, brief salutation. I'm really bad at it. So I'll straight away get to the point. I know there is a time challenge, so I'll try to make it as short as possible. So let me start this with a simple observation, right? Just think about what I'm going to say now. If I say the internet our children use every day was never designed for them, just think about it. Because they are using an internet which was built for adults, right? Just think about it for a moment, because that simple observation can change the way we think about online child safety and digital well-being. If you closely look at it, for years we've been forcing our children adapt to the internet. That has been our kind of that's what we have been trying to do. But in this age of AI, we have a great opportunity to build an internet that adapts to children. Look at the difference, right? We are proposing building an internet which adapts to children rather than forcing children to adapt to internet, right? Now that to me is the vision of child-friendly internet. So if you again look at what has been happening,
all this time, the internet has largely treated everyone the same, right? But now AI gives us a great opportunity to change that. Because with AI, digital services can now adapt to every child's age, their stage of development, and even evolving needs, right? Now, that is a real opportunity before us. But, of course, it raises a very important question. How can the digital world consistently and accurately know when it is interacting with a child? That's the million-dollar question, right? Now, this is where telcos like SLT-MOBITEL have a unique and powerful role to play. They don't just connect children to internet. Now they can help internet adapt to children. Whether children connect to the internet through mobile networks or home network, school network, even public Wi-Fi. Telcos are uniquely positioned to make that possible, right? Just imagine this scenario. Just imagine if a parent only had to tell the digital world once that this internet connection belongs to my child. And from that moment onwards, the AI assistants, social media, educational platforms, and every other digital service can adapt to the need of that child. Isn't that beautiful? Right? Now, that is much bigger than online safety. That is digital well-being by design. So, for many years, this would simply have been an idea, just an idea. But today, it has become a real possibility because AI has changed what is now possible. For the first time, a practical roadmap now exists to build a nationwide child-friendly internet ecosystem. Now, opportunities like this don't come often. When they do, the countries that embrace them often become become known for shaping the future. Good example, Singapore, known for their smart nation vision. Estonia, tiny nation, known for their digital government. I believe Sri Lanka now has a real opportunity to pioneer something equally significant. We have a huge opportunity to become the world's first child-friendly internet nation. The world has not yet seen a child-friendly internet nation and how it looks like. So we can be the nation that change it. So I'm delighted that SLT-MOBITEL has chosen to be part of this journey. And I'm even more confident that the Ministry of Digital Economy, under the leadership of His Excellency the President and Honorable Deputy Minister, and with the strong vision of Dr. Hans, can lead this national journey by bringing all the stakeholders together around a shared vision. Because the question is no longer whether this is possible. The question is whether Sri Lanka will be the country that leads it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thikshana Kumara, for your address this morning. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I take the pleasure of inviting Mr. Varnasri Dhanapala, Secretary to the Ministry of Digital Economy of Sri Lanka, to address the gathering.
Very good afternoon to all. Honorable Deputy Minister, Dr. Hans Vijayasuriya, Director General of the Telecom Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka, Chairman of Sri Lanka Telecom SLT-MOBITEL group, all the senior officials of the government, distinguished partners of this initiative, a national initiative that we have witnessed last year, and all the partners and associations that are coming with a great hope as well as much energy than last year. So you have seen the success we achieved with limited effort, but this time I think the chairman and the team has made much effort to gather more partners around this, including of key international players. Therefore, I am sure that the AI is now at safe hands of our national partners, where the president himself has given the leadership for the Ministry of Digital Economy and engage in this discussion on policy, strategy, and other aspects of this important subject. His Excellency was in New Delhi last February attending the Global AI Impact Summit hosted by the Government of India and met with many global leaders, business leaders, and other visionaries who have seen different dimensions of this important technology. And his key message was that Sri Lanka is ready to take the regional leadership as well as to have it a unique proposition around a creator of technology around this AI arena, cutting across all the cultural barriers. So I think it has been well accepted. Therefore, Sri Lanka has a great opportunity as a leapfrogging nation. There's a lengthy discussion, the explanation by the chairman himself about the importance of the AI. Both the chairman and the CEO mentioned about this democratizing this technology. So therefore, the subject of AI and its application should not limit to the boardrooms of executives or the high-level people, but it should reach to the grassroots level, every farmer, every fisherman, every villager, and average citizen of the country, including of the city, the students who are using this technology. Sri Lanka, where we are at this AI game. So we have the opportunity to measure it. We got the assistance of UNESCO, United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organizations, to conduct a readiness assessment mechanism. We call it RAM. So many of you will contribute to the questionnaire and the survey and see where we are heading. The other message I want to see is the R&D around this technology. So Tikshana Kumar just explained one aspect of it. We need more and more such initiatives around this. Startup ecosystem is thriving in Sri Lanka. The recent benchmarking has showed within 1 year's time, Sri Lanka has jumped 65 positions in the global AI startup readiness index. So we want to see the same in the AI in the coming years. මම මෙතන අපේ මාධ්‍ය මිතුරන් සිටින නිසා සිංහලෙනුත් වචන ස්වල්පයක් කතා කරන්නම්. ඩිජිටල් ආර්ථික අමාත්‍යාංශයේ විදියට ගිය වසරේ අපි ප්‍රකාශයටපත් කරපු ඩිජිටල් ආර්ථික මාසයේ ප්‍රධාන අංගයක් වුණේ මේ AI Expo කියන ප්‍රදර්ශනය සහ සම්මන්ත්‍රණය. එයින් ලද අත්දැකීම් පන්නරේ ඒ වගේම ආශිර්වාදය මත මේ වසරේදීත් ඒවා හදාත් පුළුල් ආකාරයෙන් ක්‍රියාත්මක කිරීමට සූදානම් වෙලා තියෙනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකා ටෙලිකොම් ආයතනයේ සභාපතිතුමත් ඒ කණ්ඩායමත් ඒ වගේම අපි නොසිතූ විරු ආකාරයේ විශාල සත්කාරක සහ අනුග්‍රාහක පිරිසක් අපිට ලැබිලා තියෙනවා විශේෂයෙන්ම තොරතුරු තාක්ෂණ වෘත්තීය වේදීන්ගේ සංවිධාන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ සිටින ඔවුන්ගේම වෙනත් වූ කෘත්‍රිම බුද්ධිය ආශ්‍රිත පෙරසටහන් තිබියදීත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ටෙලිකොම් මොබිටෙල් විසින් පවත්වනු ලබන මේ ජාතික කර්තව්‍යයට උර දීලා තියෙනවා විවිධාකාරයෙන්. එනිසා මම විශ්වාස කරනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අනාගත සැකැස්ම ආර්ථිකය ඩිජිටල් ආර්ථිකයේ විශාල කොටසක් අත්පත් කරගනිමින් සිටින කෘත්‍රිම බුද්ධිය අපි ඒ බුද්ධියේ නිර්මාපකරුවන්ගේ පරිභෝජකයන් නොවි අපේටම ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට ආවේනික වූ කෘතිම බුද්ධි ප්‍රවේශයක් අපිට ඇති කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා මම හිතනවා. මම හිතන්නේ ඒකම තමයි අපේ නියෝජ්‍ය ඇමතුමත් මෑතකදී ෂැන්හයි නුවරදී තිබ්බ ජාත්‍යන්තර සම්මේලනයකදී කියලා තිබුණේ. ඉතින් මම හිතනවා මේ අතිගරු ජනාධිපතිතුමාගේ නායකත්වය යටතේ ඒ වගේම අපගේ නියෝජ්‍ය ඇමතුමත් ඇතුළු කණ්ඩායමගේ ආශිර්වාදය සහ නායකත්වය යටතේ මේ කියන අපගේ සතියක් පුරාදී වෙන කටයුතු සාර්ථක වෙන්න කියලා මම ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ඒ වගේම මේ කියන දැනුම ලබා ගැනීමට මැලි වෙන්න එපා. මේක අපේ කියනවා තාක්ෂණයේ දෙපැත්තක් තියෙනවා, හොඳ නරක දෙපැත්තක් තියෙනවා. නමුත් මේකේ අපි අර මධ්‍යස්තව සිතා බලා ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට වඩාත් උචිත මොන ආකාරයේ ප්‍රතිපත්තිමය හෝ නීතිමය රාමුවක්ද යන මේ සංවාදයටත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ සියලු දෙනාම දායක වෙන්න. මොකද අපි දැන්ට සයිබර් ආරක්ෂණය සම්බන්ධයෙන්, පෞද්ගලික දත්ත ආරක්ෂණය සම්බන්ධයෙන්, ඒ වගේම ඔන්ලයින් සේෆ්ටි මාර්ගගත පොදුවේ තියෙන මේ අනිකුත් කටයුතු සම්බන්ධයෙන් අවශ්‍ය නීති රීති රාමුව තිබෙනවා. මේ අලුත් පැතිමානයේ අලුත් ඩයිමෙන්ෂන් එකටත් මේක සම්බන්ධ කරගෙන අපි ඉදිරියට පොදු ගමනක් යමු. එහෙනම් විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ පැමිණි සියලු දෙනාටම විශේෂයෙන්ම අපේ මාධ්‍ය සගයන්ටත් ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
Bohmat Stuti, thank you very much, Mr. Varunasri Dhanapala, for your address. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to cordially invite Dr. Hans Vijay Surya, Chief Advisor to the President on Digital Economy of Sri Lanka and Chairman of GovTech Sri Lanka, to address the gathering.
Honorable Iranga Veeratna, Deputy Minister of Digital Economy, Mr. Varunasri Dhanapala, Secretary, Ministry of Digital Economy and Chairman of TRCSL, Mr. Motilal De Silva, Chairman, Sri Lanka Telecom Group, Mr. Bandula Herath, Director General of Telecommunications, and Mr. Riaz Rashid, CEO of SLT, invitees, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, it gives me great pleasure to be here this morning, afternoon, on the occasion of the launch of the AI Expo and AI Amplified. To begin with, let me congratulate both the Ministry of Digital Economy as well as Sri Lanka Telecom Group for bringing this topic of AI to the fore in the format of an entire week. Spanning conversations, engagements, ranging from the corporate through government to academia, our students, our children, and all parts of the country. The digital economy thrust of the government of Sri Lanka to drive our digital economy from 3 or 4 billion today to 15 billion, a 5x growth, a very ambitious plan in which there are many, many stakeholders. There are government stakeholders, there are private sector stakeholders, there's industry, and there's the education sector. Each and every industry, each and every service provider in this country, and of course, the citizens. And in driving that growth, we have to recognize that it is primarily a change management exercise. It is an innovation of thinking, it's an innovation of how we do things, innovation of every single process that we undertake. So when this journey started, we put in place a few principles. I'm not going to go into all of them, but from the technology end, we talked about interoperability, we talked about open source as well as open systems to be able to have strong horizontal platforms. And we talked about X first principles. And the first was AI first. And of course, cloud first and mobile first. But it's easy to talk about this AI first concept. But indeed, to make it and bring it to life, there have to be multiple initiatives. It's going to be a long journey, but it needs to excite people. It needs to guide people. It needs to protect people. It needs to make every citizen, every institution, every enterprise, every stakeholder to be comfortable. Not to treat it like magic, but to be very comfortable, engage it in everything they do. And I think an event like this, which embraces every single segment and speaks to each segment in a language or in parlance that that segment will respond to, will go a long way in driving this AI first principle. Because everyone must believe and adopt and have faith that in the right measure, used in the right way, AI can change the lives of everybody for the better. And I'm very happy that with the focus that has been placed, the thrust that will excite our people. And I wish all of you all the very best. And thank you once again for this initiative. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hans Vijaysurya, for your address. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to invite a visionary leader whose voice has been instrumental in shaping Sri Lanka's digital economy. It is my distinct honor to invite Honorable Engineer Eranga Veeraratna, Deputy Minister of Digital Economy of Sri Lanka, to address the gathering.
Thank you. Secretary of the Ministry of Digital Economy, Chairman of GovTech, and the Chief Advisor to His Excellency the President on Digital Economy, Chairman of and CEO of SLT-MOBITEL, and Director General of TRCSL, and all the other government officials, industry leaders, and distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. So, in human history, we have gone through many eras, many major eras, starting from Stone Age, Agriculture Age, then Industrial Age, and recently Information Age. So in all these eras, it has changed how people gathered food, maybe generate power, and communicated and exchange information. In all these eras, it has changed how human lived, worked, and societies were built. And what is the current age that we are living in? Anybody can tell? What is the current age or current era that we are living in? It's AI or IQ. This is the IQ era, where IQ, using artificial intelligence kind of technologies, are changing how governments govern, how the economies are progressing, how each industrial sectors are developing, competing in the world market, and also how day-to-day human lives are changing, including the educational sectoral changes. So Sri Lanka, even being small, we cannot neglect that. We have to decide and we have to select the right path of how to be in the forefront of these advancements in the technologies that is happening in the world. So Sri Lanka has to decide whether we are going to be just a consumer of these latest technologies, or we have to be a selective producer. So far, I know, we have been using all these AI models that are available outside. We've been consuming many digital services that are available and delivered from outside, while we have a very strong digital industry, IT industry, and also we have a strong telecom industry. So this time, I think it's time that we have to change this. We have to be a selective producer at the same time we are consuming certain services that are available globally. So to get there, the initiatives like what we are seeing today, what we are launching today is a must. We bring all the stakeholders in the area, from the policy making, the industry leaderships, academia, general public, students, and getting them in front of even the experts coming from foreign nations to come and discuss about this change that is happening in the world, and also to discuss and create and lay out the path that Sri Lanka is going to take in order to achieve and be competent in the world market in this whole technological advancements. So last year we had AI conference or AI Expo. Now this year we are having AI Amplified. Of course, now last year we discussed certain things to get done, and now we are going through certain developments, and now we have to amplify whatever that we have discussed and decided. We have to amplify it and go at a much rapid pace in achieving this our whole objective. This AI is challenging all the industrial sectors, including digital sector, ICT sector. Now, last week we had the discussion of AI industrial strategy, how we can achieve $5 billion revenue, foreign revenue, by the IT industry in Sri Lanka. And today, like, unless even that industry, which is producing AI kind of latest technology, unless we change that industry in Sri Lanka, we will definitely not going to achieve these sort of targets. So we have to see how we can change IT industry in Sri Lanka and get through a transformation process by bringing in certain AI capabilities, bringing in the R&D capabilities, bringing in the startup foundation capabilities, so that we can achieve our target. Same for all the other industries as well. So this sort of initiatives, AI Expo kind of initiatives, actually gives that platform for all the relevant stakeholders to come and discuss, come and listen, come and experience, come and see what are things happening in this field. And this is giving the opportunity not only for the people in Colombo, but also people around the country to come and experience and see what is happening out there, so that even the young kids will get interested in learning these latest technologies, because that's the only way actually Sri Lanka can leapfrog in this space where AI is in the IQ era. So I thank SLT-MOBITEL for leading this initiative, and also all the ministry and GovTech support, and also the involvement in the activity for making it a kind of a national event, and also all the sponsors. Without your sponsorship, I think this sort of initiatives is not possible. And also showcasing some of the latest things that are available in other countries also is needed, so that this initiative can deliver much good, successful outcome. And so I am glad to hear that this time this event is happening for 3 major events, from conference to exhibition to award ceremony, because each of these 3 are delivering something different. Conference is a discussion forum and also a presentation forum of what is happening. It's a knowledge sharing forum. Exhibition is a showcase what is happening in Sri Lanka, what is happening in the world, and also to encourage youngsters and also even the public to come and learn these things. And the award ceremony is to actually see all this innovation that is happening in the country, to recognize and encourage them to do more and more innovation and research and development. So that's the only way actually we can change our digital industry in the country, from outsource-oriented industry to going for a product IP creation industry to achieve our 2030 target. So thank you very much for all your attention and also being part of this initiative. And I wish all the best for all the organizing committee, and looking forward to see you all, as well as see much more participation than what we had last year in this year's AI Expo, and I wish all the success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Minister, for sharing your thoughts this afternoon. With that, ladies and gentlemen, now Sri Lanka AI Week 2026 has been officially launched. It is live now. And you heard the chairman of SLT Group and the CEO of SLT-MOBITEL mention that in line with this Sri Lanka AI Week 2026, SLT-MOBITEL is launching 2 products. Now, as Sri Lanka's national ICT solutions provider, SLT-MOBITEL has always been committed to driving innovation, advancing digital transformation, and exploring technologies and create meaningful impact for the nation. As AI continues to reshape industries and create new opportunities, building the right ecosystem to support learning, research, collaboration, and innovation is essential. Now, in line with this commitment, we are now preparing to launch the SLT AI Hub, a centralized digital platform developed by SLT Digital Lab, the innovation and R&D arm of SLT-MOBITEL. The platform is designed to accelerate AI adoption, nurture local talent, and foster collaboration among students, researchers, and industry professionals. Let us now witness the launch video of SLT AI Hub.
Across healthcare and agriculture, AI helps specialists see patterns sooner. It improves precision, flags risk, and keeps essential operations moving. Trusted data, careful validation, and skilled people guide every outcome. AI is everywhere, connecting people, ideas, data, and opportunities unlocks its potential. For the first time in Sri Lanka, one platform connects the country's AI ecosystem. Introducing SLT-MOBITEL AI Hub. It connects students, researchers, academia, startups, AI professionals, enterprises, industry, government, and the public sector. Discover research topics and opportunities. Find funding pathways. Connect with collaborators and move promising ideas toward real-world application. Take on AI challenges grounded in real needs. Contribute expertise, test solutions, and turn problem solving into practical impact. Build relevant skills through guided learning paths, AI courses, assessments, certifications, and talent development programs. Explore practical resources, knowledge, and community forums that support continuous learning and collaboration. Access the data marketplace. Discover trusted data assets, understand requirements, and follow governed pathways for responsible sharing. Find internships, careers, and professional connections that help talent grow and organizations discover the capabilities they need, from learning and research to national impact. SLT-MOBITEL AI Hub joins Sri Lanka's connected AI ecosystem.
Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, as SLT AI Hub is now launched. Now, the second product. Now, with this second product, SLT-MOBITEL has truly kept a transformative step forward in making AI more accessible and inclusive for all Sri Lankans. This is Smart AI by SLT-MOBITEL, South Asia's first AI tokenization platform. This innovative platform enables customers to purchase AI token credits directly through their SLT-MOBITEL connectivity, removing traditional payment barriers and making access to leading AI tools simple, affordable, and seamless. Let's first have a look at the launch video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's also put our hands together as we launch Smart AI by SLT-MOBITEL. Now, ladies and gentlemen, by democratizing
Every day,
access
possibilities
to AI,
multiply,
smart AI will
ideas
empower
move
students,
faster,
professionals,
innovation reaches
entrepreneurs,
further,
creators,
potential grows
and
beyond limits,
businesses of all
amplifying
sizes to
conversations,
leverage AI
amplifying knowledge,
for learning,
amplifying innovation,
productivity,
amplifying
and growth,
excellence,
while
where
support-
leaders connect, innovators showcase, and the future of AI takes center stage. Sri Lanka AI Week 2026. AI Amplified.